Yo, welcome back. Baller Central with your boys, Phil and Elijah. The SummerSlam PLE has gone and passed Monday Night Raw as well. We're here to recap everything. Uh, us WWE fans are very excited, especially posted to see what WWE has in store. So, with that being said, make sure you like and comment down below. Subscribe, put notifications so you know when we upload videos like this. And with that being said, how you doing today, Elijah? Before we get into things.
Chilling, man. Been a long day. Got a lot of work done though.
Hey, absolutely.
How's you doing?
Same. Got some college football Ultimate Team done before this. So, hey, lots of work. We're recording this at damn near 1 a.m. So, hey,
Damn
midnight
near 1
grind to my
a.m.
stop.
Bro,
Yep.
it's almost 2 a.m.
Oh, past damn near 2 a.m. My fault. So, we're going to go through the card and then some stuff that happened on Monday Night Raw. So, we'll go with the first match of the nights. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley. So, Dominic was also in attendance. And thanks to Dominic, Liv Morgan retains and Dom leaves Rhea for Liv. First, yeah, how do you feel?
Good.
Oh, I thought Dom was going to cost the match, but I didn't think he was going to switch sides like that. So, I mean, I think we both picked Liv to win, but didn't expect that outcome. So, hey,
Yeah.
he's so lucky.
Sorry. I just cut you off again. My bad.
I know you're good. I just
You
gotta
done?
say, yeah, I just gotta say he's the luckiest man in WWE right now. So, congrats
Yeah,
to you.
by far. It's time to stop my Dom hate watch.
Was it?
It's time to stop my. It's time to end my hate watch for Dominic Mysterio.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's been a thing since he turned on Ray, but
Oh,
I've actually grown kind of fond of his character, and the fact that he now has bagged my WWE crush, I cannot hate anymore. I mean, I can still hate, but like, I can't. And like you said, we both knew he was going to cost Rhea the match somehow. The right person wanted to further along the story. It's just that's all I can say about it. I need them to get some. I need distance in between Liv and Rhea Ripley for the foreseeable future because same reason I need distance between Punk and Drew, and I'm not going to get that. But
well,
we're not getting that. But
no.
yeah, I need distance between Rhea and Liv for the foreseeable future. But like I said, right person wanted to further the story. The big payoff. I mean, technically, this should have been the big payoff because Rhea started it. But
Yeah.
as for the match, same thing I said before. Liv needs to. She needs a win, like a clean, dominant win, and she hasn't had one. And maybe the win doesn't have to be dominant, but it has to be clean. And that's the only thing she's lacking right now to have her as a credible, for us to view her as a credible champion. She needs a clean win, and she doesn't have any of that. Everything looks like a fluke, and I get it that heel wins are supposed to be flukes. You know, we had to deal with Roman interference all the time. We always have to deal with interference for the Judgment Day when they were tag champs. You know, stuff like that. But it's just we need one to give her some credibility. But other than that, the reign has been going good so far. The revenge tour has been going good, and babyface Rhea is about to go run rampant over the entire division as soon as she gets that title back. So
Terror Twins about to go crazy.
yeah, man, they are about to go dumb.
Right. Next up, I believe, maybe it was it, but the IC title match, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker, a rematch from Money in the Bank, and this time around, they get the title to Mr. Braun Breaker,
Yep.
pretty dominant fashion. So,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Um,
Right move.
and this is gonna tag into this Monday Night Raw thing. First of all, yes, it was the perfect move. It was about time to get that belt off of Sammy. Two, we're getting Sammy and Braun 3 next Monday night on Raw. Me personally, Braun has to squash Sammy, and Sammy has to move on because that belt should have been came off of him. Honestly,
Yeah, his dad was in attendance. There's no way he's gonna lose that belt with his dad in attendance.
yeah. But yeah, it's the the right decision was made, and Braun didn't exactly squash Sammy at SummerSlam. It was a solid match, but
Yeah,
it was about time, and it's time to now push, newcomers and make this reign very interesting. I know it's going to be a good reign for Braun anyway. It's going to be a lengthy reign. It might not break Gunther's record, but it'll be a lengthy reign.
absolutely.
What do you think about the match?
Yeah, I agree. Braun it was basically almost a rerun of Money in the Bank, but instead Braun Breaker actually finished the job. So good for him. I mean, Sami Zayn did a hell of a job holding the title from WrestleMania until now. Like you said, we got to push the newer talent to make sure they're more seen. And I think a Braun Breaker title reign is definitely a great step in that direction. And then, hey, maybe Sammy might have some other things to do post it. So we'll see how that turns out. But with Braun Breaker, there's a lot of possible things you can do with him in this IC title. So I'm excited and looking forward to it.
Yep.
Let's see. Next up, Bailey versus Nia Jax for the title. Came down to the wire. Bailey took a lot of punishment this match, especially the ending. But thanks to a Tiffany Stratton attempt to cash in, Nia Jax wins the belt. So
Okay.
Queen Nia Jax.
Funny thing about this match, I didn't see it at all.
Oh yeah, no.
I had two matches I didn't really care about on the card. This was one of them.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Basically, they were just going back and forth. Stratton distracted Bailey with the cash in. Then Nia Jax top rope 3 times.
3.
Splat, splat, splat.
I'll say that shout out Nia Jax. It was about time for her to have the title. Sorry, I was chewing, but I said on the prediction show she hasn't had a title since 2018, 19. I was wrong. It was 2018. A singles title, I mean. But since she's been back, she's put in great work. And actually enjoyed this run, so I'm fine with her winning here. I know Tiffany's cashing, and that storyline is gonna build up. It's gonna be a nice storyline a little later. But as of right now, congrats Nia. Congrats Bailey on the run. She did deserve another singles run, but unfortunately there was just no stories after the damage control thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Nia Jax, after her second stint with WWE, she was doing well, and she deserved to be rewarded. And I'm excited to see how this Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax storyline plays out. She's gonna be, you know, she's her friend or she's the queen, and I believe Tiffany's the princess. So that duo is gonna be there, but she's also gonna have to look over her shoulder just because she has the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then Bailey, I'm interested to see what happens next with Bailey. Uh, she's probably gonna get a rematch, but she's probably gonna lose, and then I don't
I
know where
think
she goes from there. So
I think some time off is good for Bailey right now.
yeah, pretty much. But hey, Nia Jax, you deserve it. Congrats. Next up, United States title match: Logan Paul, LA Knight, MGK was in attendance. Called
MGK
it.
walked him out. Yep.
Yep. So I knew someone from Cleveland, either his brother or MGK. MGK tried to help Logan Paul win, gave him the brass knucks. He actually connected the brass knucks to LA Knight, but BFT, game over. LA Knight's your new US champ.
Yeah. LA Knight kind of sold the brass knucks, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna at least take a couple seconds to let the hit
Very
develop, but
interesting choice. I kind of would have had him sell it, and then MGK somehow screw Logan over. But whatever. I guess LA Knight finally got his crowning win. Not even, I guess. It was time to take the belt off of Logan, and LA Knight's probably the hottest person on SmackDown that you could put the belt on. As for the match, we didn't see that table spot. Happy about that. Thank you, Logan. That
that top
springboard
rope thing.
moonsault was freaking insane. Wasn't ready for that shit at all. Don't know where that came from. Thank you for that. But other than that, Logan, when you become a full-time superstar here, if you ever do, I think you have what it takes to be a world champ. You gotta be a full-time superstar. That's all it is. Because this storyline could have really been something if you both were here every week. Other than that, is there anything else I can say about this match? Not really. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. LA Knight put in a lot of work ever since he came to WWE through NXT, and now took definitely a lot of losses, but definitely some wins as well. Definitely deserved U.S. title. Logan Paul, very talented, athletic, crazy, high flying theatrics throughout this match and his career so far. And if he ever does, he has the mic work, he has the ability in the ring. He just needs opportunity, but he's a very busy man with all other ventures. So who knows if it'll actually happen? But glad to see LA Knight get the W. It's about time. I'm just excited to see what he does with it. Hopefully, he does something good with it. Let's see. Then which one should we go to? We'll go with CM Punk and Drew. Seth Rollins, your special guest referee. The damn fucking bracelet. They just kept on targeting that bracelet throughout the entire match, and that's what cost CM Punk that W. Drew McIntyre wins. Seth Rollins storms off. Drew McIntyre celebrates.
I'll go first. Yeah. Great storytelling within the match. Again, I still don't understand in kayfabe why Seth hates Drew, but he did a good job playing as a special guest referee. Almost getting involved. He almost hit Punk with a chair. I think I forgot who he hit. I think he hit Drew or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember the match off the top of my head, but it was a great match, and the ending was very right person. First of all, the right person won, but the ending was it was a little anticlimactic. Like, it felt like the entire match had so much heat that when it came to the end, it was like it felt like there was another gear that they could get to, but they didn't go there, and they just had Drew end that with the Claymore, which, yeah, it just feels like there's another gear that Drew and Punk can get to. I don't know if I'm the only one that felt this, but it just felt like there was something lacking in that department. But other than that, like, it was like, if I could grade the match, it's definitely a 4 out of 5 stars.
Gotcha. How do you feel about CM Punk's written work in this match?
He's no longer the best in the world, but what is he, 42?
Probably. Check. Definitely low 40s. CM Punk. 45. Wow.
Okay, so I'm off by 3
Lord.
years. That's even better for him, though, with this next statement, because at 45, he's probably one of the top workers in WWE from what I saw in this match. This was still a great match. One thing that pissed me off, though, Seth Rollins, the way he sold the GTS pissed me off. That got me upset. But other than that, like, it was really a great match. And like I said, Punk is 45. The fact that he was able to deliver something of that quality at that age, yeah, him and AJ really got it, man. Bobby Lashley too. Sheamus. Sheamus not that old, but
no longer with the company, so Bobby Lashley.
Unfortunately.
But
hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. For me, yeah, this was a great match storytelling wise, and great to see CM Punk perform at his age of 45. Right person did win. CM Punk said, I think in an interview either on First Take or with Ariel Walani, "Oh yeah, this feud's over after SummerSlam." Well, I guess not. But how things went on Raw, but hey, honestly, it's entertaining, and we'll probably see it play out. Maybe we get a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Who knows at this point?
I don't think we'll get a triple threat at Mania.
I think so.
At that point.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I don't know what they would do if it did end after SummerSlam, this match, because maybe they want to save CM Punk and Seth Rollins a little bit down the road. But yeah, I mean, also Drew McIntyre still has that bracelet of CM Punk's dog and his wife. So we'll see
Yeah.
how that plays out. But overall, great storytelling. Next up, Priest versus Gunther for the title. 3 words for this one: long-term storytelling. Because what happened last year at SummerSlam? Priest cost Balor in this match. Balor cost Priest. The look of betrayal on Damian Priest's face after this match is crazy. Now Gunther's your world champ and more Judgment Day drama.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling?
About the match, first of all,
This is my
banger.
best match of the night. Yeah.
Okay, banger. I'm upset that Priest lost his title. I'm gonna say that. I wanted him to keep. I wanted him to keep the title a little longer. I wanted him and Balor to end up fighting over the title. But I understand having Gunther as world champ. I just know that this reign is going to be long as hell, but he will elevate the belt. So that's why I'm not going to complain. As for Finn Balor's been a heel for, let's see, was this 2022 when Judgment Day was formed?
Yeah.
Was it 22 or was it 21?
Let's see. Edge, WrestleMania. Let me check.
I think Edge retired last August, so it would be 20. It would be 22 if that's the case.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, trying to do math on the top of my head. Time's moving. Finn's been a heel since then, since he joined the Judgment Day. But this is the first time it feels like he's the heel now. Like, NXT watchers know how when he turned on, was it the Undisputed Era?
Yep.
When he turned on them and he got that type of heat, this is the type of heat that we're getting from him now. And it's cinema. It's
Absolutely.
going to be cinema. And that promo that he cut on Monday, when the camera zoomed out to the rest of the Judgment Day, was probably one of the best camera shots in a backstage interview I've ever seen.
Oh wow, that's high praise.
Perfect execution. Thank you for that.
He said every single one of us are gonna
Now,
backstab you.
the faction has lost a lot of aura. Do not get me wrong. For lack of a better term, we're going to use the word aura because that's what everybody's using. The faction has lost aura with losing Rhea and Priest.
Mommy.
But the faction now has a full heel dynamic because, let's face it, Rhea was a babyface for the longest, but she was still playing a heel.
Yeah.
Priest was also a baby. Priest has been a babyface for a while as well, but he was playing a heel. Now they moved to the face side, and you got straight heels in this faction. This is now it's hitting. Pause. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Go ahead. I've been talking too much.
Yeah. I mean, I expect to go into the win just because they wanted to forward the Judgment Day drama, the Terror Twins versus, I think it's now four members. Yeah, Carlito, Finn. I see 5. They got 4 guys and then Liv. So I think it was match of the night. Great action from both Priest and Gunther. Nice to see long-term storytelling once again with Finn Balor and Priest, because last year Balor versus Seth Rollins, Priest cost the title, then vice versa this year. So nice to see that playing out. And I'm just excited to see this Judgment Day drama as well.
Yeah.
So, say. And then before we get into Monday Night Raw, the last match of the SummerSlam nights. Also, it was R-Truth, Miz, and Jelly Roll versus A-Town down, A-Town under. So that was not unnecessary, but hey. Um, Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa, Bloodline rules. I mean, this is one of your big moments, Elijah. You probably get this one because you know how this match ended.
Yeah. So I mean, getting into the match for real. Honestly, the match was what we expected. Just a bunch of interferences coming from both sides. Randy and KO coming back. There's nobody else for him. Nobody else for them to really bring in to help this storyline. Again, I hope Cody can get away from the bloodline at this point now. Um, but we're getting to the end of the match, and Jacob Fatu was the last person to outnumber the American Nightmare and his allies. Kayfabe injury, and it looks like it looked like Solo was about to win, and then I forgot what happened. I think Cody came in, somehow hit a Cody cutter off the top rope, which was I hate the move so much. I'm sorry, I just hate the move.
It's
Out of
all,
everything in Cody's moveset, that gotta go. But it's just too much It's like Randy's power slam at this point. That's what the Cody cutter is. So it's stuck there, but yeah, I hate the move so much. Anyway, hey, Cody hit the Cody cutter off the top rope. Obviously, it hurt him. It hurt Solo. Solo was out. And then we get the return of the big dog, the tribal chief, ahead of the table, the original tribal chief.
OTC.
And he came in. Obviously, Superman punched the Solo, Spirit Solo, and walked out. Can I say that I'm upset that he didn't go get Cody too? Because I didn't think that he would return full babyface. I thought that he would return in an anti-hero role, a little tweener role, but I'm not mad at the babyface run that he's about to go on. It will be generational. It will feed families.
From all
We've been waiting on this return since Mania, and for all of the Roman haters, I hope you now see what y'all lost in Roman when he was gone, because SmackDown was literally, and I said this before, SmackDown is literally just another show without, like, they have top storylines on SmackDown, obviously, with Cody having the title. There's a top storyline there, but it wasn't the magnitude of storytelling that the Bloodline had. And now that Roman is back, literally SmackDown just heated up times 1,000. It's a completely different dynamic over there. And by the way, Cody ended up winning the match. I don't know if I mentioned that. And his reign continues, and I'm glad it does, because we already know who's going to dethrone Cody.
Mm.
Well, I got two names. I don't know if it'll be Roman or Randy, but it'll be one of them.
One of those two. Yeah.
And I hope it's Randy. But if it isn't Randy, him beating Randy will just solidify his reign even more, which I can get on board with. Other than that, though, like I said, man, the Tribal Chief came back. Storytelling on SmackDown is going to multiply by a lot. It'll be entertaining, and it really feels like WWE is now. It took 3 months to get here after, not even 3 months. Mania was in April, so it took 4 months to get here. But post-Mania, but now we're here, and it feels like now WWE is about to hit their stride.
Right.
Go ahead. I've been talking a lot. Go ahead.
Hey, you're the expert here. You know more than me, so I'd rather you. I mean, hey, after everything you said, 100% agree. SmackDown's been lacking someone like Roman, and Solo calling him out the last couple of weeks, saying he's the tribal chief, etc. It was only right for him to show up. Hey, who knows? Maybe Friday we see Jimmy. And I brought up Sami Zayn earlier. There might have been a trade involved Raw or SmackDown. Maybe Jay and Sammy to SmackDown to help Roman out with the whole bloodline drama.
It wasn't a trade. They struck a deal, but it wasn't a trade.
What would it be then?
Just a deal, like a brand split deal or something. But I don't think it's a trade.
Well, either way, Roman is just like Deion Sanders, Colorado. He's bringing Louis with him. Vuitton. Said
he's bringing everything with him.
Yep, OG bloodline, regular bloodline. The extra Uce is coming along too. So hey, I'm excited to see how this plays out. Wondering what's next for Cody, just because obviously there was that stare down between him and Roman to end the show. So maybe this gets visited after the bloodline drama gets settled. So they're probably gonna have another match because Cody did say a third match is underway. It will happen down the road, but we don't know when. So
Probably Royal Rumble. Can't happen.
yeah,
Every,
yeah. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Is
Just
that
to point out that Cody has really no credible challengers on SmackDown, especially with Randy going after Gunther now. SmackDown's full of baby faces and heels that aren't ready. Like, they got Mello down there. He's not ready though. They got Santos Escobar. Wait, nope, he's on Raw. No, he's not. He's on SmackDown.
I haven't seen much from him.
But he's not ready. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
Logan's another one, but
he's about
Logan
to take
just
time
fought
off.
him.
Yeah,
AJ's coming back though. But how much more are we gonna stretch that storyline? You feel me? We're reaching at this point because they already had 2 matches. He had 2 feuds in between those matches. The Bloodline's obviously going to be occupied. I don't even know who else is on SmackDown, man.
it probably just some random ass side quests, like tag team main events with Cody Rhodes from now on until we get a viable character.
Maybe KO turns heel again.
Yeah.
Who else is on bro? Who's on the SmackDown roster?
Not much to go off of.
Somebody got hurt.
Yep.
Or did somebody? I don't know, man.
Giovanni Vinci.
He's on Raw.
No, didn't he got moved to SmackDown?
He's definitely on SmackDown, yeah.
Yeah, give it. Why not?
Man, there's nobody on SmackDown.
Hey. Tragic. So yeah, maybe
I just went to the website to see who's on SmackDown. Let's see. Go ahead though.
So also 2 days later Monday Night Raw happens, and just some quick takeaways from that. Yeah, Randy to start off the show, Gunther gets basks in his glow for current reign. Randy Orton said, "You never beat me at King of the Ring," and it looks like we're having them at Bash in Berlin. So I think it's a good setup. Obviously, I think Triple H just said this will get revisited because Orton's shoulders were not down. So hey, perfect time than ever, right? To bring this back up and put on a great match.
For sure. I'll just say that Randy being the first opponent is just going to boost Gunther's status as world heavyweight champion, because beating somebody as credible as Randy let me just continue this statement before I move to the next one. Beating somebody as credible as Randy, and if he does beat him clean, it's just gonna bolster his status even more. And Gunther has beaten Drew clean. He has beaten Sheamus clean. He has names that he's already beat under his belt.
He's getting both of them clean.
Further solidify him. And I can't wait for it to happen. And I saw something on Twitter that somebody was like, how they're feeding Randy to Gunther. How are you going to build up Randy to go get after Cody? Hello? Randy Orton is Randy Orton. It does not matter how many L's he takes. You stick him in the world champion picture tomorrow, nobody's going to bat an eye. It's Randy Orton, so he'll bounce back from this loss perfectly fine. Gunther just gets a credible win, and I think everybody comes out of this side a winner here, because Randy, we're already talking about how many years has he been here? I think he celebrated his 20th year already, right?
20 plus, yep.
Yeah, so listen, everybody comes out a winner here.
Yeah, the job now for WWE with Gunther is to build up that prestige of his title reign, and that Randy is a perfect candidate to do so. So,
yep.
The next important event, Priest calls out Finn Balor. They have their whole exchange, like you said, with the phenomenal camera work from the backstage. Basically, Finn Balor saying, "I want you to get comfortable, because every time you think you're comfortable, we'll be there to backstab you over and over and over and over again." So, yeah, this is gonna be a banger. This feud.
Let's not even talk about that feud right now, because let's talk about what actually did happen on Raw. Like, granted, they had a great war of words, okay?
Yep.
But JD McDonough was hooping on Monday, okay? That was a great match.
They really hate each other. This one said.
Yeah, them shots look kind of stiff. I ain't gonna lie. Them forearms, I know they was hurting. Them slaps were real. So shout out both of them for taking those bumps for each other. But JD, listen, I knew JD could hoop, but he took it to another level that I wasn't even ready to see. Shout out JD McDonough. Um, as for the Priest and Balor feud, I don't know when the payoff's gonna be. Will it be Rumble? Will it be Mania? It might be Mania because they have that many people in that faction, and people are gonna take time off and whatnot. But it's gonna be great, and it'll be show stealing as well, because people now, I think that World Championship reign for Priest worked in the way of now he's on your screen, he's in your face, and you have to watch him, and now you can see how well he can work, and we already know about Finn Balor and how well he works. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Uh, that's all I can say about that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it. Great work. I'm excited to see where this Judgment Day storyline goes. Next up, a CM Punk and Drew McIntyre extend their feud. Seth Rollins tries to get involved, but Bronson Reed gets involved as well. So hey, that's a lot of action going on Raw. Just when we think CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre's a thing, they add Bronson Reed to the mix, and he was taking he gave Seth Rollins a beating. Good Lord, coughing up
Yep.
blood and everything. Oof.
I hope Seth Rollins gets to take a lot of time off this time after that one. I'd keep Seth Rollins out until October right now.
Was that to cut him off TV?
I think so.
Damn.
They might be working on Becky's contract, and he doesn't want to be here until she's done.
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe. But like I said, this was a great way of getting Bronson Reed. Now, like, it's funny because Bronson Reed has so much credibility now off of that one thing. Because I don't know. First of all, listen, before I continue on this Bronson Reed, let me give a round of applause to this Baltimore crowd who stayed hot the entire night. Great crowd. Amazing crowd. And Bronson Reed had a great night. And I can't wait to see what they do next with his character, because if he was on SmackDown, he's somebody that can go after Cody right now.
Absolutely.
That's how hot that segment made him. He can go after Cody and everybody be like, "Ah, shit, Cody's reign might end right now." That's how credible that one attack made him. So shout out Bronson Reed. Shout out Hunter for booking that. But like I said, Seth's coming back from a torn meniscus, and he still has a bad back. So him taking a little more time off to get some rest, more recovery, more PT, great idea.
Yep.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that beating looked brutal as hell.
Right. One small thing before I go to the next one. We had a debut.
Yes, we did.
This Monday Night Raw. AOP was about to beat the New Day's ass, and out of nowhere, from Syracuse University, Odyssey Jones finally made his debut after I don't know how long ago he got drafted to Raw. But hey, that man showed out. No, probably more than a year, maybe like 2 years. Because
I don't know.
Yeah, I think because he was drafted to Raw the last time around too. So this is like I think second year, but yeah, he showed out. Maybe they're thinking this is the Big E replacement, but yeah, he showed out. He was holding both of AOP and slammed him.
Yeah, that was insane.
Lord,
because I
double sidewalk slam. Oh.
I jumped out of my seat watching that. That was crazy.
This is what we were waiting for. God damn! So we're probably gonna see him join New Day versus AOP. I'm in my seat waiting for this one. So shout out! If this was worth the wait, this was worth the wait. So shout out Odyssey Jones. Welcome to the TV. Jones. Right. And then we already talked about Priest versus McDonough. That fight broke out. All of Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley came out. Everyone got involved, and then Priest and Rhea cut a promo. Terror Twins are back, so we already went over that. And
Sorry, I want to say also
wait, wait.
before you move on because I know you're talking about Priest and Rhea.
Yeah, we got one last
That
thing after that.
segment with Liv was very. It. That's what made. That's another thing that hurts Liv's credibility. And I get that Rhea has a size advantage over her and a power advantage.
Yep.
But doing stuff like that, it really made her look so small. And it gave me that Rhea's a WWE superstar and Liv is a WWE diva. Like she's Kelly Kelly in this whole thing. Just Kelly Kelly versus Beth Phoenix all over again. That's what it is.
Mm.
Beth Phoenix is going to run through her. Sorry though, didn't mean to cut you off again. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, hey, hopefully Liv gets a chance to improve that ring work and show what she's made of. Hopefully, and then probably the last thing, Wyatt Six versus the new and improved Gable School of Wrestling American Made, maybe off of American Alpha. They saw Jason Jordan there. There's rumors of him coming back, but I doubt it. What do you think about the Wyatt Six, their in-ring debut?
Um, Eric Rowan was Eric Rowan. Dexter Loomis was hooping, and
With dreads.
Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis were hooping. Okay, Eric Rowan was Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan has always been a solid worker. Granted, he's always been in tag teams, but he's always been great on the script, like a great worker. But Joe Gacy wasn't expecting a lot of that. Dexter Loomis, especially the way he was being used before when Vince was in charge. Jesus, he was hooping. Um, that's all I can say about it. They looked amazing as a squad. Bo Dallas, yeah, he's playing his role amazingly. And Nikki Cross, she's going to terrorize that women's division when she actually gets unleashed. As Abby the Witch, she will terrorize everybody. Yep.
Yep.
What you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Joe Gacy, former NXT superstar, as well as Dexter Loomis was what before this? I think he was on the Indies, and then before
He was at NXT for a little bit.
he was. Oh, I did not see him.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember from him, he was stalking the Miz. So that was a.
He was at NXT. He was with there with Gargano.
Oh, gotcha. Uh, okay.
Him, Gargano, and Candice and Indy were like a little.
Oh yeah, the high five, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, I mean, this White Six, uh, what's it called? Group, great so far. They did great work in the ring against American Alpha Part Two, American Made. It's nice to see the Creed brothers on TV and with Chad Gable. So I'm excited to see where this lands. It probably gets some PLE matches down the road, but hey, this story's going so far. Bo Dallas, everyone else has been doing more than their part to keep this story going, and Jey Uso keep hiding. No matter what, he's always in the right hand spot whenever they show up.
Yeah. I like what he's doing with them because of the Fireflies and everything that Jey Uso did.
Yeah.
But this Creed Brothers faction with Gable should have happened so long ago.
Yeah.
But it looks amazing. Because granted, we know that there are three different people. They all have the same exact abilities. They're all strong as fuck and they can all wrestle their asses off. So this is perfect.
Gotcha.
It's just sad that they have to go against the Wyatt Six in that first feud because the Wyatt Six are going to mop the floor with them. But yeah, when they get out of this feud, Gable and the Creed brothers are going to hoop, and the Creed brothers need to be the ones to dethrone the Judgment Day, and the Street Profits need to be the ones to dethrone the Bloodline.
Yeah, because damn, do you feel like they gave up on the Street Profits?
I don't think that they gave up on the Street Profits. It's just that when they tried that Bobby Lashley thing, there was nowhere for them to go because they didn't have anything for Lashley to do.
Yeah.
So when they
How about
paired
that?
him with Lashley, it just left them with nothing because Lashley had nothing.
Yeah. What else? Maybe they might introduce trios titles.
Maybe, but I still think the Street Profits need to be the ones to get the tag champs back
Yeah.
because if we're being honest, Montez Ford is. It's either they do that or the Street Profits are going to leave. But I don't see the Street Profits leaving mainly because Bianca's still here.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. But yeah, it's time for push the Street Profits again, man.
Absolutely. They're way too talented to not have either A, more screen time, or B, a title around their waist. So,
Yeah, I'm just seeing the guys on the screen.
gotcha. So, hey, that's our recap for SummerSlam and Monday Night Raw. I believe Friday Night SmackDown is around the corner, so we can see how Roman Reigns reacts to the Bloodline, etc., etc. So, hey, last words before we head out.
Last words are, I don't have any last words, man.
Hey, that's fine. It is 2:15. We got to wrap this shit up. So, from myself and Elijah, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and comment down below. Subscribe, put a notification so you know when we upload with this. Check out our gaming channel for WWE type content and other sports content. And with that being said, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Baller Central. Yeah.